My name is Charlotte Iradukunda. I am 15-year-old. My pronouns are she, her, and I am a youth activist here at the Coalition. I was born in Uganda. Originally, my family is from Rwanda, and I completely forgot, but I was going to say my introduction in Kinyarwanda, but whatever. Amakuru, welcome, thank you. So my family came from Rwanda and fled to Uganda during the Rwandan genocide. So I was born in a refugee camp in Uganda. And so all I've known is Uganda. I've never really gone back to Rwanda, but I can speak Rwandan and my culture is Rwandan. This is a story about home. It is noon and I have finally finished doing my morning chores. The sun is at the perfect height, not completely awake but still half asleep. So I sit on the big rock and take in the beauty of the pearl of Africa. I breathe in the fresh air and just like the sun I am awake but not yet alert to the human chaos. Birds shout good morning to everyone. They are so kind to us. One bird in particular always says good morning to me. I've told my sister this before, but she doesn't believe me. I wouldn't either if I was her, but this bird comes out every morning to my house and says good morning to me. She says my name over and over. I don't know who told her my name. Perhaps she flew to God and she whispered it to her, but every morning as I sit on the rock, the bird says my name and no one else's. I kind of feel bad for not knowing her name. Maybe if I did, I could call her down and we could be friends. My mother sees me sitting on the rock, calls me inside, says we're leaving. I don't know where to or for how long, but I hope I come back soon so I can learn the bird's name. I was born in a refugee camp in Uganda called Nachivere. I lived there for about 5 or 6 years. It was until I was 3 or 4 years old. Those years are kind of blurry, but after the refugee camp, I was put in a boarding school with my siblings. And after the boarding school, we joined our family in Jinja, Uganda. We lived in a village called Sotoka, where everyone was family and we shared everything. On weekends, after everyone finished doing their chores, all the kids would play games and go down to the river and swim. A day I remember particularly was the day the jackfruit ripened. The jackfruit trees are super tall, and my brother and I and all the neighborhood boys were the ones who always climbed the tree to get the fruit. One day, the boys weren't home, but we really wanted the fruit, so I said I'd cut it down. And I did just that. I remember feeling like a shiro. I climbed the jackfruit and got it down for all the kids. I thought, if I could climb the jackfruit tree, who knows what else I'm capable of. Afterwards, we went down by the river. It was a long and flowy river with a field around it. It had all kinds of plants, fruits, and it was the heart of our village. Our days down there would be spent fishing, eating fruit, picking herbs to take back home, or swimming. Afterwards, we'd go back to our mothers. We'd particularly go back to my house and my mom would cook for us. She made chicken, rice, matoke, sombe, and so much more. We would eat and tell stories around the fire. And after, our bellies and our hearts were full and we'd go to sleep and do it all again the next day. My story is one, I told you a story of my home, and it is one that I'm particularly fond of. I could have told you a story about my resettlement process and the trauma of it all, but I chose to tell you a beautiful story of the Pearl of Africa. I specifically chose to do that to destroy the stereotype, to break the stereotype that Africa is a bad place. Africa is beautiful, and I have so many good memories from there. Oftentimes, the stereotype is perpetrated by white folks to break their white guilt. But where I come from, there's beauty, there's love, there's wholeness. There's also pain and there's trauma, but it is home.
السلام عليكم. اسمي وفاء علوان من العراق، من بغداد. غادرت العراق 2004 إلى USA. دخلت USA 2008. Hi everybody, my name is Wafaa. I am from Baghdad, Iraq, actually from a capital of Iraq. Baghdad is capital of Iraq. I left Iraq to Jordan in 2004 when after the war is begin in Iraq. And I come to Boise with my kids by chance to Boise in 2008. I born in a small town north of Baghdad. Is very beautiful town. I remember my dad's house is very big. It have 9 rooms, 3 salons. I live with 7 brothers, 1 sister, my dad, my mom, my grandpa, my grandma. Because that's my culture, we live with the big family. And my father have a 17 acre of the orchard and farm. This orchard about date palm and lemon trees, different fruit trees, beside the river, Tigris River. And also my dad have a big farm about the horse, maybe 9-10 horses. When I thought about my country, I remember the old time, not now, when my country be beautiful in the past. And I remember my life when I little, how I live with my brothers, all the time ride the horse and go around the orchard beside the river, and my brothers swim in the river with them friends. And also I remember that mosque, Melwiya, named Melwiya. That mosque built before 9th century. This is amazing mosque because in that time, before 9th century years, the man ride the horse and go around this mosque and go to the top and show the light like the Olympiad light to the people around this town, show this light, and they know that the time about the prayer. That is very great idea, I think. I remember when my dad take me and my brothers and go around this mosque, and I reach here in the top, and it's amazing moment when you see around the town and the river, all the town, and the people, and the orchard, and all the house beside this river. Before I finish my college, I take license in the law. I married the nice guy. My husband is a pilot in the airplane. And I have 4 sons. 2 of them doctors, finish the medical college in Baghdad. 2 of them manager also finished the college in Baghdad. Just the last one finished the college here in New York. I remember how my life is very pretty, happy, and everything is okay. At the 2003, when the war began, I remember one bomb fell in Baghdad. I don't see like this war before. This is a huge war and scary. Because all the time, the blind fighter around Baghdad and rush the bomb down and the loud sound. My husband and me take the sons and go to the basement, my house basement, and stay 2 days. We don't know what happened out. No electric, no water, no news, no anything. All that time, 2 days, 3 days maybe, the sons cry and scary because it's a loud sound out. And I look all the time around my sons, who one first one maybe die. I don't, what happened out. After 2 days, the small one is sick and cry, and I don't what feel, and don't talk. All the days he don't talk. My husband go out to see, maybe someone help me, and hold a white flag to show to the army, American army, around the houses, in the street. And someone come to help us and take me some medicine to help my son. And we ask him what happened out. He say, I remember that the American soldier say, I don't what happened, I don't why I am here, I don't understand everything, because out is very miserable things. The house is burned, the street damaged, everything damaged. Day after day, the war be quiet slowly, and the American leader asked many companies to help the people to fix the hospital, fix the school, to open the market again. Because my husband family have a company, contract company, my husband go to sharing to fix the hospital and the school and the street and the clean street. That stay maybe 1 year. After that, we don't know, the Iranian militia come inside Baghdad and take my husband, the militia take my husband, and call me from my husband's phone, say, your husband doing and sharing American to doing a contract. I say, my husband help his people to open the hospital again, the school, the market, to clean the street. Say, no, we need $150,000 to lift your husband. After the family, husband family pay that money, we found my husband killed. When in that day when we received my husband, I asked about my mom and my family, why my mom don't come to see me after my husband killed. Someone say your mom also died with your brother's older brother by the bomb under the car. In that moment, I decided to go take my sons. I go to the Jordan border in Iraq, beside Iraq, close with Iraq. And my husband family helped me to take a small apartment. And my sons, old sons, found a job. Day after day, we begin again a new life. But after 2 years, the Jordanian government say every refugee go out the Jordan because make many problem. The refugee make many problem. 1 million refugee come from Iraq to Jordan. That is problem. Again, my life fall down at Boise, where I go again. But I believe always my God put the nice people in my way. I call my friends and ask him what I doing. She say, go to UN and maybe go to help you and your sons to go to America. Okay, we come here to America. This is third step. I don't have anything, and I must begin my life with my sons the third time. When I arrive here, I feel is hopeless and tired because it's not easy to change your life 3 times, 3 country, 3 community, 3 culture, 3 language. But my sons found the job, first one, and the second one also take the license and found job in the St. Alphonsus. And okay, day after day, the life is open for me, but I stay in my home 1 year here. I don't go out to look first what I do to understand the American community and maybe change my life again. But my son say, okay, we stay here and we begin a new life. My neighbor one day talk about Artisans for Hope. Talk with me about Artisans for Hope. Ask me go to the Artisans for Hope, but I think why I go to Artisans for Hope. Say, okay, we can go and see that. When I go first time to Artisans for Hope, I see many ladies, refugee, and every lady have a sad story. Not me alone. Every lady talk about her story. Oh my God. Why I am sad? All the people have a sad story. And time after time, in the Artisans for Hope is a great group for teachers. Always support me and help me to learn something, sewing, knitting. Now I am teaching in the Artisans for Hope. I have a class to teach a beading, and I look about Artisans for Hope, the second home for me. Every day I like go to the Artisans for Hope, and I have a friends, fun time. Now I am okay. My sons take the license, American license, and take a great job here, and I begin a new life before 8 years. Thank you for everyone helped me. Thank you for my sons because they stay around me to be strong. Thank you for a great group, for teacher and Artisans for hope. And thank you for your coming and listen for me, and sorry or about my mistake language.